But I wasn't satisfied. I didn't think that that was enough. I was 12 years old and I thought that I needed to have a really nice car when I was 16. So I saved up my money and a business partner and I founded a company called Bakor Enterprises. We would go to gas stations and restaurants like McDonald's and we would ask them for old signs or banners that they might have. One that I specifically recall is a Mountain Dew sign that said, "Mountain Dew, do the do." It sounds pretty simple, but we put this sign on eBay and we sold it for $80. Well, then I went around town and I found 3 more of those signs and I kept selling them and kept selling them. And eventually the eBay fees caught up to us, so I thought it was a good time to start my own business. In August of 2006, my business partner and I started our own company called Frooper.com. We continued to sell different products, and in October of 2006, I had more invested interest in the company, and I therefore bought out my partner's share and became the sole owner of Frooper.com. I was buying products that were on sale at various websites, and I took these products and then I resold them on my site for retail price. The money was good, however, it still wasn't enough. I thought that I could do better. So I began searching and I was messaging people on eBay, but eventually I came across an executive at a company called Griffin Technology, and I negotiated my first contract with them, and eventually it just kept growing. So I went back to a mentor that I met when I was 14 years old and first started my company by the name of Jim Schultz. I told Jim my dilemma, and Jim just happened to have a brother who was in public warehousing. Jack and I met, and it started a great relationship between us, and a mentoring relationship at that. And within that week, I had 8 semi-truck loads at noon during a school day coming into that warehouse. In my first year of business with Frooper, I was able to do $100,000 in sales and actually turn a profit, which was quite an accomplishment for my business. 3 weeks ago, we crossed another milestone. We were able to do $250,000 in sales in just one day. And this year we're projected to do over $2 million in sales. And I am the sole founder and employee of my company. In terms of mentoring though, I've met so many people along the way, and it's the mentoring and the people that they introduce you to that is helpful to your career. And especially at such a young age, people are always willing to help you. And in terms of Griffin Technology, when I negotiated my biggest contract, it wasn't the fact that maybe my business idea or I was more appealing to them, but it was mostly my age. And it's also the other connections and introductions that I've received as a result of my mentoring. Some of my mentors have introduced me to other entrepreneurs. But my biggest point to you today is I was 14 years old when I started my first major company. I had no money in my pocket, no formal training, no education on entrepreneurship, and I was able to do it. I had nothing, and now I brought it to a multi-million-dollar company. And I was just like you guys today. There's nothing stopping you, and there's nothing holding you back. And I can tell you, I've been involved in this program for 5 years now, and this is where it's at, right here. There's no other way to put it. You guys are in the perfect spot. You took the perfect step to come here, and I think you're going to be very excited for what this week holds for you.